he can say no, and just move on. Or he could be a cookbook, say something inappropriate, curse, swear, act a fool. And so what option did he choose? Well, you guessed it. Coach Greg, and in today's video, who's in the right and who's in the wrong? We have a young guy, he's 18 years old, he's got his camera set up in the washroom, and he's going through some poses. Another guy walks in and under his breath shows displeasure in what he's doing. We're not sure what he says, but the 18-year-old decides to ask.
Excuse me? Is this something?
And so he's wearing his headphones, so he takes off an headphone, looks over and says, "What's up? Can I help you? What's going on?" And quite literally he says, "Excuse me, did you say something?" And so at this point, the other guy has basically three options. He can say no, and just move on. Or he can say, "Yes, I don't agree with you filming here in the bathroom. You're kind of standing in my way. I'm here going to get changed or going to the washroom. I just don't want you in my way." Or he could be a cookbook, say something inappropriate, curse, swear, act a fool. And so what option did he choose? Well, you guessed it.
Are you gonna fucking move?
And so he says, "Yeah, can you cookbook move?" And in speaking that way, you're essentially asking to escalate the problem. When you curse at someone, show anger and aggression in that way, you're essentially daring the other person to do something back. He probably sees the guy's younger than him, or perhaps he's a trained fighter, who knows? But he's certainly not scared, doesn't care what this kid is going to say. And it's my opinion that the guy actually thought he was only 15 years old. So he's essentially cursing to a young kid that doesn't really know any better. He's 15 years old. And so essentially he's talking a big game to someone he thinks is maybe 15 years old. And so the younger guy, he basically has two options as well. He can basically ignore him, or he can retaliate.
Yeah, go away.
And so he says with a pause, "Yeah, go away," and proceeds to look in the mirror. Essentially, he doesn't want the confrontation, but he doesn't want to say nothing. He just wants to say, "Go away." Doesn't want to say, "Cookbook" to you, or "Come here and say that to my face," or go and simply attack him in that moment. When you're in a public place, or frankly anywhere, it's better to try not to escalate the problems. We have enough problems without having to create more. Is it really worth getting in a fight over because somebody is flexing and posing in the mirror? Was he really that much in your way? Did you have to go outside of your way, take 15 different steps to try to sneak in through? Looked like there was plenty of room to meet. And so if the guy is standing, flexing, and posing, and he's in your way, then I think that you absolutely have the right to tell him to move, that this is not appropriate. Get out of my way. Come on, dude. Stop. But if he's flexing and posing and you have plenty of room to get by, it can be a little annoying to see somebody flexing and mirroring his physique. But is it really that big a deal? Is him flexing the mirror really affecting you so much that it boils your blood, that you're pissed off, that you have to retaliate, curse, and swear over him flexing in the mirror, mirroring his physique? Why do you care? Why do we care so much about what other people are doing? Who cares if that person's flexing or singing over in the corner? How is that affecting you? It's not like he was blocking your path, really. I didn't see you having to tiptoe around. Other people walk by perfectly fine.
What you gotta do? Were you like 15? Your mom dropped you off here?
And so after he says, "Yeah, go away," of course the other guy can't let that go. He's like, he said to go away. I can't do what he says, or else I'm the submissive one. I have to be alpha dominant. I'm going to walk over and stand close to him because I'm such a tough guy. Meanwhile, he's thinking this guy's 15 years old. Why do I think he thinks he's 15 years old? Because he says so. What are you, 15 years old? Dropped off here by your mama? Smiles, a little laugh, and then proceeds to walk away. And so he's trying to appear dominant by using that language with the smile, but at the same time, he's quickly walking away.
Guess what? I'm 18 and bigger than you. I feel bad.
And the kid, seeing him smile but yet walk away, knows he doesn't want to actually confront him and have an actual fight, has more confidence now, and is able to make a response of, "Well, actually, I'm only 18 and I got more muscle than you. Feel bad for you." He wouldn't have said that if he actually thought this other guy was looking to have a fight with him. So it's a mix of words. One person's trying to appear dominant, the other one doesn't really want to back down. And so it's a clash of back and forth, not trying to look bad or feel embarrassed. No one wants to be bullied by other people, and at the same time, no one wants to get their ass handed to them and get beat up. So they're quickly able to judge, what can I say? How can I respond? What's going too far? What's not going too far? And because the older guy is the aggressor, I do feel kind of good that he was able to finish on a high saying, I feel bad. I'm bigger than you. Now, perhaps that's not what they would teach you to do in school. They would say, don't say anything, walk away, go find a teacher and tell them about it. But to me, this is a perfectly fine, healthy way to deal with confrontation. Could have gone far worse, could have been a fight, could have responded back with Cookbook it, back and forth, and a fist fight would have broke out. I think they both knew that it wasn't going to be a fight. One guy just showing his displeasure over another, flexing and posing, and the other guy not going to back down. Hey, I'm only 18 years old and I'm bigger than you. So what? I'm just out here flexing in the mirror, having a good time, getting some dopamine from seeing my gains. Is it really that big a deal? And so my advice, if you see someone flexing and checking out their gains, wouldn't you also want to have the right to do the same? You might not do it yourself because you think it's embarrassing, that you shouldn't do it, that others are going to judge you, but don't judge the other person for doing what you don't dare to do. And so in other words, you do you. If somebody freaks out, keep your cool. Don't retaliate and attack them back. Realize, hey, they're probably just a hater. Perhaps they're jealous that you have more muscle than them. Keep doing your thing, stay positive, and don't let others put you down. Let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with the kid, the older guy? Should he have not been flexing? Does the other guy have the right to tell him he shouldn't flex there? And so let me know your opinion. Who handled this better? Did it end the way you expected? Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Please check out one of the bloops. Also, harder than last time supplements, including the Turkesterone. Also, we have a brand new supplement, pre-pump. It's launched. It's a non-stim pre-workout, gets you the pumps in the gyms. Oftentimes, I'll take one of the stim, one of the pump, because 2 scoops of a stim pre-workout, it's a lot of caffeine for me. That's what I'm doing. Subscribe, click the bell button to get notified of the videos I'm putting out. Don't forget about the friggin' cookbooks, the training books, coaching plans by me and my team. And until next time, I am out.